Well, today's been an absolutely productive day. We've taken the bloom that we had smelted yesterday, which despite some issues, we have been successful, although we of course wanted more. It weighed about 2.2 kgs of bloom, but a lot of that weight, we have to say, has been things made of materials like slag, because when it comes out of the furnace, it's not ready to be used as iron. We've got to refine it. That's what we've spent today doing. And so we've been compressing it down first into a nice solid block, but afterwards into these little ingots of iron. Now, the main aim has been to drive out all the slag, all the waste materials in there, silica, bits of charcoal, whatever we don't want that isn't raw, that isn't iron. And as I say, it was 2.2 kg of iron. By the end, these two bars have come out at 750 grams combined weight. Where has all that weight come from? Well, of course, as we say, it's all these pieces that are broken off. Now, some bits were little bits of iron. We have checked though, and most of this is just the rubbish. So we've gotten rid of that. We don't want it. Tomorrow, though, we will be moving on. We will be taking these bars and starting to laminate them, layer them up to build strength and toughness in the iron. And perhaps, if one of them is particularly hard, we're certainly finding this one stronger than this one, then maybe we'll take it to the side and see if we can push it further and convert it into steel. The task will be, of course, to choose one of these knives or two of these knives to make over the next few days. We've got a few contenders, but we'll leave it up to tomorrow before we make our choices. Well, here we are at the end of Chalk History Festival, where we've been working on making some medieval cutlery from the ore right here in this field. It's been one heck of a week. It's certainly hard work, especially with the blazing sun as we've been working away. Certainly given us a new appreciation as to the process and the work it just takes to make something like a knife in the medieval period. Just as a reminder, we have gone from working our ore, these little red rocks, all the way through in our furnace at 1300 degrees to our bloom, a large chunk of iron, which we've had to refine. We've had to bring this massive piece down, work out all the impurities in the slag to produce our refined billets of iron, which in turn, of course, then get forged into our knife blades, replicating some of the cutlery that's found from the 13th century. It's been an absolute ride as we've gone along. So many problems came up and we've had to overcome some unexpected issues. However, it's really shown just how valuable these items would have been. There's something which today in the 21st century we don't really think about, as we use our cutlery for eating our breakfast, lunch and dinner, and it just goes back in the drawer at the end of the day. We don't consider perhaps where it came from, how those designs have evolved, and just how much work went into creating such items as these all back 700 years ago. And well, the last thing to do is now just finally construct our knife. We've got the handle ready here. It will need more finessing afterwards, but that's something I can do in my own time and really finish the design off. So we've got most of it fitted. Last bit into a little wooden vise for ourselves. And finishing off our little medieval knife.